Oh, it's we live. Okay. Hey y'all. Hey, it's Cecilia back with the Unnecessary Conversations, and today we're going to be talking about toxic men. Um, I got to do a small disclaimer. I am not a professional. My guests are not professionals. We are spiritual beings having human experiences, and we just sharing our experiences. Hopefully, you can learn something or add, comment. Looking for a lot of engagement. And our guest today will be Dave. Let me see if I can add him in. We're probably gonna go over about 10 questions. Um, some of them I'll be able to give my small feedback on. Some of them I won't be able to because I'm not a man. You know what I'm saying? So I just be speaking from an experience and like witnessing, so to speak. So let's see. Okay, so as I wait for Dave to join, I had to take a small break, y'all. I had a lot going on. I had a lot going on. And that work job, whew, it's been work jobbing, okay? Um but this week and next week, I'll be doing episodes. And then the last week of December, I'll be doing a closeout for season one. And then season two, we'll be back with no hiccups and stuff and better technical stuff. So far, we've been doing pretty good though. Oh, we got one viewer. So yeah, our topic today and our spotlight guest today is Dave, and our topic is toxic men. Um, and we just waiting for him to get on. It ain't really 7 yet, so he ain't got to be on yet. Um, okay. Oh yeah. Hey Dave. Dave is joining us,
It
y'all. Hey Dave.
it 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 ain't 7 yet. I heard you talking about me. What's going on? You all right?
Nothing. Yeah, yeah.
Good,
Thank you for
good, good,
participating, man. It was like pulling teeth. It was like pulling teeth. It be like that
good.
sometimes. It be
To
like
get
that
somebody
sometimes.
on,
So
shit, they don't want to say what they want, what they gotta say. Shit, they a
maybe they
little
can't.
nervous.
Right, but
Now,
it ain't even nothing personal. It's just they just got to know how to articulate, how to word it without it sounding, too crazy.
hey, you got me out here. You probably got me. I'm gonna piss somebody off tonight, probably.
It's okay. I piss people off every day, B. I piss
Oh
people
yeah,
off
yeah,
every
yeah.
day.
No, I don't give a damn. No, I don't give a damn. No, I ain't saying it like I care. I'm just saying. Shit, I could
Yeah,
care less. Shit.
I piss people off every. You can hear me? Can you hear me? Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you too. I don't know. I wanted somebody in the comments say, "Why is it hard?" I hear for us. Oh, why is it hard for us? My bad. My bad. I misread. I misread.
All
I
right.
don't know. It ain't hard for the healthy men. Just the toxic ones. It ain't hard for the healthy ones. It's
Why
hard.
is it hard to talk?
I would say
Shit. I
it's hard
mean,
for healthy men to find healthy women. I will say that it's hard for healthy men to find healthy women, and it's hard for healthy women probably to find healthy men too.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because it's a
And
lot
vice
of
versa.
it's polluted. Um, but we're gonna kick off our first question. When you hear the phrase toxic masculinity, what comes to mind for you personally? Like not socially or online, but kind of like in your own words, in your own, you know what I'm saying? It's a little trending word.
Yeah. That's look. You ask what come to mind. Hey, look, some more new shit they done made up. Hey, but no, shit, toxic man. That I don't. Does that even make sense?
That's why I said it's a trending word. What that's why I said unhealthy and healthy, because to me that's the best word. But if it ain't as catchy as people would like, so they say toxic. Guessing like the mind polluted. That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I don't, and then what's the masculinity supposed to be? Like, what
So I get,
am
I don't
I?
know. This is a whole little trend we talking about it. I don't know. This is something that our culture came up
Yeah,
with,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
we're
yeah,
trying to
yeah.
give
I
it
know.
meaning because they use it so freely. They use it so freely. Toxic men, toxic women. Um,
Yeah, but a lot of this shit is like shit, the equivalent of folks with Jeeps riding around with ducks on them and with they on their dash. It makes no sense.
oh
Just
yeah,
just making up stuff. But I mean, toxic. I don't because it can mean so many different things, right?
it can. So to me, it just register more of a collective, like unresolved self issues, not masculinity in itself. It's just trendy. It's just like to me, somebody who got internal struggles that they never address.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
like
mean,
it's just yeah.
my thought was far off, from
I
that.
mean, we
Like,
can give examples of behavior, like the behavior. You know what I'm saying? Like the examples of the
yeah,
behavior would be
and
like,
that and like is like what you okay toxic. I mean, that could is you overly aggressive with your
yeah,
manhood or what?
exactly,
Like
exactly.
what?
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
it really just means just
Just
I I
just
don't
avoid,
know.
just red flag it. As soon as you hear toxic, just red flag
Oh yeah, definitely when you
it.
hear toxic. Maybe they should keep the masculinity off part off of it. That's what's
Yes,
throwing it.
yeah, but they do the same thing with femininity. We're gonna talk about that next week. But yeah, they do the same thing. They say toxic feminine, they do the exact same thing. So I'm just trying to give because it's such a trending word and people just using it so freely, and it's really just a cultural thing. Somebody to me would just got self issues that just spill off into their relationships and all their dynamics, really. Like they probably lack like emotional regulation, like somebody who hot cold, like you said, aggressive, overly aggressive all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's shit,
Like,
man. Hey,
it's
look,
like,
man.
yeah.
Cause I ain't even gonna hold you. I know you sending these questions. That one had me for a loop, like, cause
Yes, yes, yes.
I don't get it. It
I don't
make,
get, yeah, same, same. So okay, question two. In your opinion, what behaviors make a man toxic and which ones do you think are misunderstood or mislabeled? I'm so good. Okay, come on. Okay.
Hey, so
You
what
can
make a man toxic?
however it come out is fine. It's fine. However it come out. This the
No,
authentic. This authentic. It's
I'm
however
saying,
it come out.
so what makes a man toxic, and what was the rest? I'm sorry.
It said, in your opinion, what behaviors make a man toxic, and which ones do you think are misunderstood or mislabeled? Like for the masculinity part, you like why they gotta add that on? If you just toxic, you just
Yeah, you
toxic.
just
So
toxic.
that's
Yeah,
like
you toxic.
mislabeling.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Um,
I
what
mean,
behaviors? Like what behaviors? Like maybe somebody who abusive verbally, that's
yeah,
toxic. Yeah, like stuff like
yeah,
that.
hell yeah,
Yeah, stuff.
definitely, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, definitely. Like, verbally, shit,
Um,
controlling, shit,
control.
jealous,
Yeah,
shit,
that's
yeah.
all toxic traits. All
Shit, that's
toxic,
all toxic shit. Yeah, you know what
all
I'm saying?
toxic traits.
Demanding shit,
Yeah, yeah, very much so. Criticize, overly criticizing, toxic man.
yeah. It's a lot
Comparing
that
you
can
to
be
other
toxic.
women or other women in their family. Yeah,
Oh
toxic
man,
trait.
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
man,
that's why we don't do that. Why we doing that?
man, you be
No, don't compare.
surprised,
You can't
man.
compare nobody, man. Don't. No, man. Yeah.
So for me, my answer was the most harmful behavior I've seen is like the lack of emotional intelligence. Like, most men I see struggle with like empathy, like they can't put themselves in other people's shoes, kind of type thing. Like they can't
What?
see stuff from a different perspective. As far as toxic men, like that's what I
Oh, okay.
noticed. Like they
Okay.
lack
Yeah.
in emotional intelligence and they kind of emotionally handicapped, like kind of like they world, like it's they selfish, like it's they way or the kind of like the highway, whatever
Yeah.
program they
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
on.
That
Yeah,
controlling shit. Yeah.
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 They
Yeah,
they often mislabeled as toxic. In reality, they just emotional illiterate. Like only emotion they probably know is happy, sad, and mad. When it's like a wide range of stuff, embarrassment, disappointment. They don't know none of that. They
yeah,
just yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Hey, hey,
They around here sounding like they fine because I'm mad. Like, what, are you sure you mad, or is you in disbelief? Do you know the difference?
well, the
Yeah.
disbelief could have it, man.
Yeah,
Shit.
exactly, exactly,
So,
exactly.
nah, but
Around here sad and the whole time you embarrassed. Cause I'm just sad. The whole time you just embarrassed. Don't even know it. Cause I'm happy.
yeah,
Or is you anxious? Cause I'm happy. K60, is you
right.
anxious? You sure?
What?
Yeah,
What?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, like, yeah, it's just I feel
Oh
like
man,
because a lot of I just yeah, that's the biggest thing I've seen from like most toxic men I witnessed or whatever. Is the
yeah.
emotional side. Like they can't really put into words what they're feeling, so it come out in actions.
But should that really be labeled like toxic though?
Yes, because if a woman doing the same thing, she toxic. Like okay, that's like
So
her just sitting
not being
around with an
able to.
attitude, like giving you silent treatment instead of talking about it. That's toxic.
Oh no, see, you said something about how the man, don't know. No, hell, yeah, that's
Yeah,
toxic.
yes,
You just gonna
yes.
sit there and ignore some damn body that you're in the
Yeah,
same room
exactly.
No, that's
Very
that,
toxic. You
yeah,
know
that
exactly
definitely
what's
is.
wrong, and you
Yeah,
giving this man silent treatment. That's toxic.
yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
thought
yeah.
you meant
Like,
something else.
yeah,
My
kind of
bad,
like that.
believe.
Like, or sometimes, like I said, sometimes it just come from like the no lack of knowledge. Like, or with some women, again, they can't express that happy, mad, sad. You know what I'm saying? Deeper than happy, mad, or sad. You know what I'm saying?
So,
Like,
but okay, yeah, I get. Okay, yeah, I get what you're saying because
yeah,
if
like okay, like I
you
give you
don't know how to
example.
express the
Yeah,
shit,
yeah, yeah. Kind of like
you just
she say like I'm gonna cook dinner and this what I'm gonna cook. Then you get home and the dinner is something completely different. You not mad, but she interprets your disappointment as mad. That makes sense what I'm saying. She don't
hell
have that
yeah.
emotional intelligence. Oh,
Hey,
he
I'm
pissed
glad you
off.
broke
The
it
whole
down
time
that
I ain't
way.
even mad. I want the food, baby.
Yeah,
I just this ain't what you had me hyped
yeah,
up
man.
about. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not
Yeah,
you being
man.
upset though. Yeah.
That 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 motherfucker crazy. That's what that means. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, how you like? Damn, you said you was doing tacos and here it is chicken
Then
fingers.
I
You
get
know what
home
I'm
and
saying?
spaghetti. Cause where's the
Like,
shells, love?
damn, it's still food though. I'm good, but now you know what
I'm
I'm saying. So,
good, but I gotta I gotta recalibrate
hey,
my emotions. So am I giving that time to recalibrate my emotions, or are you jumping to conclusions assuming I'm upset?
or am I just not allowed to be disappointed though?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So I don't get time to
Like,
process
where's
the
the flaw in that?
disappointment. I just automatically get labeled mad. Cause you can't
Yeah,
see beyond your own
damn,
feelings.
buddy.
That kind of makes sense what I'm saying.
It makes a lot of fucking sense. Yeah,
Yes. Yes, so women,
yeah.
I definitely agree. I see both sides. I'm always on both sides. I see both sides. That's kind of like yeah. Whew, that was disappointment. We're gonna move to question three. We're gonna move to question three. We ain't gonna dig too deeper. We did that was like a surface level.
Hey, I'm right over here biting my motherfucking lip. Hey, yeah, I'm biting my lip.
Somebody gonna be
Hey,
in the kitchen because that's why you be mad.
hey, look, for real.
Really? Okay, so question three. Where do you think men first learn these behaviors? From home, peers, culture, or survival?
As far as toxic shit,
Yeah, as far as like the toxic trait, and what we mean by toxic traits, y'all, are
yeah,
traits that are not healthy, like not something a man shouldn't possess, but sometimes they do possess it depending on where they came from, or how they was brought up, or the environment they grew up in. Makes sense.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
of course, it starts with what I'm saying, raising you. I mean,
yeah,
right, and then I mean, you can't necessarily put it all on raising either. I mean, environment as well. Could make
right.
you a way, could make you that way too.
That's
You
who.
know, and
Yeah,
and actually just dealing with messed up people will have you. You know what I'm saying?
That residue will be on you. Exactly. Exactly.
Building that toxic trait. You know, it's
Yeah,
just going. Yeah,
exactly. Exactly.
yeah. But it could
I
definitely start at
yeah.
home.
Yeah. I agree with everything you said from family, environments, peers, culture. It don't just appear. We create it because it's modeled, it's normalized, it's ignored, it becomes learned. Like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
my daddy used to act like this, or my uncle be acting like this. You know what I'm saying? Or
Mm-hmm.
my brother be,
Mm-hmm.
my homeboy, shit. He said it's cool, it's cool. Shit. It seemed like it make her that great. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck it, he doing it. I'm gonna do it too. Shit.
Shit, it work.
Fuck
It's
it. Fuck
working.
it. It's
Fuck
working
it.
for him. Shit.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
He getting
working.
all the girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely how they be thinking sometimes. So question 4. How do you personally define accountability as a man in a relationship?
Oh shit, is it that hard though?
I think it's really hard for a lot of people to be honest. I think the truth scare a lot of people. Like, I'm not
That's what
sure.
it is. I mean,
Yeah.
that's all it is. You know, scared to face truth or say what you know
Truth.
what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah,
It really
yeah.
need to be said. You know, but
Yeah.
it's not hard. I mean, just you can't. Hey, look, you can't have one of the ones though that say you know your disappointment is mad though. You know,
Right,
but
exactly. Or you can't get you one that be like little homegirl sitting there and y'all like, she like, so you can tell me, I promise I ain't gonna get mad. Then soon as you tell her she
yeah,
get the
she mad.
spazzing, you renege on your
Yeah,
word. No, I can't trust you. No, I can't, no, we
yeah.
can't even have no emotional
You won't hear
openness.
another peep
You
from me.
said you weren't
Shit.
you said you weren't even gonna hit me this time. Crazy.
What? God damn. Nigga say you say you gonna hit.
Toxic. Toxic.
Wow.
Or
That
they
is.
or she get you all buttered up and stuff and just be like, or it could be one of those things like you at work and out of nowhere, here she's sending a text. So yeah, remember? You like, so remember. Ah, remember what?
Yeah.
Toxic,
That-
very toxic, very toxic. So
My bad. My brain be just going when you
man,
say
cause what?
you
Cause I
hit something, you hit
man,
a button or some shit.
man,
My
woo.
head just get going. Yeah. But yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you though.
So I agree. Accountability is the ability to self-reflect and apologize. That's all it is. Without being defensive, not just saying my bad, but understanding the impact of your actions and adjusting accordingly. So like,
Mm,
but you don't
mm.
always want to be the sorry man. Let me put that out there too. If you find yourself
Yeah.
constantly apologizing, but let it, y'all need therapy
Hey.
or let it go. Cause what, you ain't always sorry. And you gonna start to believe you a sorry man. It ain't nothing sorry about you. And if you making that
Hey.
many mistakes, sis, why you still here? If the man that damn sorry, why y'all still together? But I don't
Man.
need that.
That.
We gotta talk about the anal man who refuses to apologize. That's a form of toxicity. Um,
Yeah.
the ones who think they
Yeah.
perfect, don't have no flaws, ain't nothing wrong with him. Sis, get out of there, cause every argument is gonna be your fault because he perfect. Ain't nothing wrong with him.
Yeah.
So you gotta be the problem, cause in his world, baby, ain't no smoke nowhere but you. Okay, so get you somebody that can hold themselves accountable. And I think a lot of our people struggle with like raw words. Like they be looking for somebody to walk up to them like the RX commercials, the prescriptions commercials with warning signs like, yeah, I'm a cheater, I steal money, XYZ. No, they say other things, but are you
Yeah.
listening? Yeah, I
Yeah.
think they be looking for like blunt words, and you're never going to get them blunt words. A lot of times, both parties be being honest. I just don't think people be listening. That makes sense what I'm saying.
Hey, look, cause I was just about to say shit. Just be honest up front. Hey, you ain't gotta come with a
Yes,
warning sign.
yes,
Just
they do. But a lot of
let a
people
motherfucker know
aren't.
what he getting
Yeah,
himself into. You know what I'm
they
saying?
not direct, so they'll start using synonyms and
Yeah,
homophones and all kind of word. It kind of mean the same thing. They just kind of
yeah,
sugarcoat it a little bit. They watering it
yeah,
down. Kind of like I'm gonna try to throw out an example. Kind of like I use women for this example. Kind of like a woman like you first meet her and she's like, oh yeah, I love to cook and clean. I'm real feel domesticated. Then y'all start
Don't do
kicking it
none of
like
that
four or
shit.
5 weeks in, and the whole time
Yeah,
sis got OCD. You said you
yeah,
like to cook and clean, not this. This ain't what you
yeah.
said. This ain't it. That kind of makes sense what I'm saying. You get over this ain't what you
But
said.
but she is she not cleaning though?
She is, but it's obsessively and compulsively. You know what I'm saying? You
But
can't
she
even use
cleaning though.
okay.
But she cleaning though.
She
I'm saying
is. She is. She definitely is. She is.
bro,
You
she
walk in
cook
there,
and clean.
she pulling white gloves out. Okay, she come
But
up to your house, grabbing her chest. Yeah, no.
yeah,
She
yeah,
said
yeah,
she
yeah.
domesticated though. She said she loved to cook it. She said it. She just did not say I struggle from OCD and I like things. You know
That's lying.
that is lying, but I mean yes and okay. Let me use a better example. No, but no, not really.
No,
Okay,
it's
but
not.
I'm gonna
No,
use
that's a
a
good
better
example.
example.
That's a good example. I'm just saying, like, don't.
Okay, let's
Oh, I'm a.
use.
I'm a. Like, as far as the woman coming up saying that, or even the hell, the man coming up saying that. You know what I'm saying? Because like, on like, or let's see.
Let's say,
Hey,
okay, so let's say he be like, yeah, I know how to whip up a little something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could cook a little bit. Then you get over here and this nigga got a whole spread out. You ain't say he was a chef, baby. What you expecting the man to say he was a chef? He said he could cook a little bit. Oh, those are
yeah.
positive ones. If I go
So,
negative, let's go.
so
If we go
that.
negative, we'll be able to understand. Let me go negative a little bit. Let's switch
No,
to the
no, no, no.
toxic side.
No, that's what I was about to say. Is that supposed to be
No,
the toxic
that's the
trait?
healthy side.
Okay, okay,
That's the more
yeah. Cause
healthier
no,
side
that's
where
not.
people be looking for like that brutal honesty. Let's use a woman. Okay, let's use a woman for this. She come to you, she like, yeah, I'm not really looking for nothing. I got a few friends, but whatever happened between us happened. And you engage and now you looking for a relationship and you saying that she been lying. The whole time she said
No, she said off
Said
rip. Hey, look,
exactly.
wait,
Okay, you
hey,
kind of
look.
get.
That nigga said she got friends, man. What you
She
mean? What
said
you
I got
think
friends.
them
She said
is?
I got a few people I kick it with, and I'm not
Yeah.
looking for nothing serious, but I like you, and you engage, and now you like, oh, the bitch at home. What?
Nah, what I hear is, hey, nigga, you got niggas that want this, nigga. You gonna
Yeah.
get in line and compete or what?
Okay. Okay. That's ego and pride at that point taking over. Okay.
Hey, look, I hear no lies here. You
Okay.
know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
But she did not lie to you. You would go around telling people
No,
she lied to me. No, she didn't.
no,
No, she
no,
does
she
not.
ain't
She
lying.
just didn't come out and say I'm hypersexual or I'm promiscuous. Is that the word you were looking for? Nobody's never going to come out and say that, y'all. Like nobody is never going. They
Never,
no, not that raw. Nobody's never coming
never,
that raw.
never, no,
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 no. Do
yeah,
that make
never.
sense? What I'm saying now? Like they try to. Oh, that was never disclosed to me. Or it'll be stuff like I'm gonna keep using women. I can't really use no men because it's gonna get real toxic.
God
That's
damn.
like her saying like, let's see, I'm an impulsive shopper. Then y'all get to kicking it and you see just packages coming to the house. Now you're trying to say she got problems. She like shop.
Yeah,
You ain't
yeah.
listening.
Ain't.
You want her to come out
I
and be like,
mean,
yeah,
yeah. No, that
yeah,
ain't
exactly.
lying, but
That's not lying. No,
hey, it could be overwhelming for that person, maybe.
it can, but she told you up front she wasn't like, nobody's gonna be blunt honest. That's all I was saying. Like nobody's gonna be just yeah.
Yeah. No,
Now, some
why
people,
would you
hold
though?
on. Now, I'll
Especially
take
if you
that back.
just meet somebody
A
like,
few of our different mindset of people will be. A few of them
yeah,
will be and still be expecting you to engage with them. I told you I had one man at one point tell me he was excuse my French, y'all, the king of hoes. And he thought I was
that's
going
what's
to
up.
keep engaging with him. Why would I do that? You just told me this is what you do.
That's what's up.
That's not lying. I mean, he didn't lie. I mean, you know what I'm
At all.
saying?
At
Like,
all. We here for this.
at
We
all.
here
He
for
didn't
this
lie.
and
He
this
didn't
only. So
lie.
what's happening? Damn,
Man.
I respect that. That's
You
not.
know,
I mean,
all
not
I can
respect
do is
that, but
respect
yeah,
it, but it
like
still ain't gonna get you. It still ain't gonna get you none of
it.
my time, love. But thank you for
Yeah,
warning me up front. Thank you so much. I appreciate that
but
from you. I
but
appreciate
but
that.
see though, hey, you gotta admire that maneuver
That
though, because
strength, because everybody don't have it. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like what, either you gonna be here or you ain't. Hey look,
Yeah.
so if you say you here, there's no confusion of
What's going
what
on
the
or
deal
what I'm
is.
capable of. Because a lot of people, if you sound like you kind of like on the fence, they'll kind of be like, oh, but I ain't like that no more. But you just told me what you were capable of. And then they'll still
Yeah.
enter them dynamics and be like, girl, ain't nothing but a cheater. Would you listen? Would you listen? Would
the
you
the
listening?
king of
Man, I swear, I promise you. I promise you. He was very excited too. He was like, oh yeah, they used to call me the king of. I'm like, oh,
but he said used to though, so that means he might have changed.
you, not for me, but maybe for the next woman.
Oh
Maybe for the
man,
next
wow.
woman. Man,
Wow.
I be get some running into some peculiar individuals.
I could only imagine. I could only imagine. Yes, I could.
So we're gonna go to question 5. At what point does self-protection turn into emotional avoidance? So, kind of example I can give is like kind of when a man shut down after he been trying to communicate. This is the healthy version. The toxic version, they don't never even try to communicate. They just shut down. Kind of makes sense.
I, yeah, yeah,
Kind
I
of.
mean, like, so as far as him shutting down, not wanting to say anything about it, that's
Mm-hmm.
that's like you consider that as being toxic, no?
I think
Or
it depends on the situation. So, like, if it's a situation where you and her done sat down and talked, and
yeah,
this conversation that happened 20 times, and not it's the 21st time, and you just like, yeah, no, I'm not having it. That's understandable. You shutting down
yeah,
and
yeah,
being
yeah, yeah, yeah.
firm, and yeah, that's
Oh
cool.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But if something take place the first time, and you like, man, I'm not just talking about that. Not saying like, oh, can we talk about it
Oh
later?
yeah,
But you
yeah,
just saying
yeah,
like, no,
yeah.
we ain't talking about it. It is what it is, type thing. I think that's toxic.
Yeah, I mean, and shit, how you expect anything to work though if you don't, you know what I'm saying? Even
Maybe that's that
call it.
control aspect. I don't. Maybe that's that control aspect. I mean, I guess only
Yeah.
a controlling. I used to be slightly controlling, not with my man, just with my life. Oh, not with my man. Can't control no man.
You, you
Um,
can.
you can't control no man. Let's just put that out there. Um,
Hey.
so I yeah. Self protection become avoidance when you refuse to acknowledge something before. So I feel like if you ignoring it, you had to acknowledge it first to ignore it. So to sit there and deliberately
Hmm.
ignore it is toxic to me. Yeah, like so if you sit there, you kind of get what I'm saying. Like it's an issue, but you're gonna let it stay heavy. Like it's some
Yeah, yeah,
tension there, and you're gonna intentionally let it stay heavy like that.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, it's toxic. Yeah.
that's bad. That's bad for the relationship though.
Yeah,
So
it
there's
is.
that.
It is. It is. On both sides, because women can do the same thing. We call it stonewalling. That's a trendy word. Women will do the same thing.
Stonewall.
Shut down, won't talk, be tense, silent treatment, stumping through the house, slamming the cabinets. You know how we be. Slamming the drawer, huffing and puffing, getting in the car, slamming the clicking the seatbelt. Know how we be. And we just gonna wait for y'all.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's toxic. Yeah. I used to be, yeah. I grew past that, y'all. I grew past that. I'm just giving examples from
that's
yeah, I grew
good. I
past
would
that.
have been laughing at
I
you.
started learning how to communicate instead of trying to show it through accent, trying to be a meanie. Um so
Meanie.
6, we're gonna move to 6, yeah. What makes it difficult for men to express emotions without feeling weak or exposed? So yeah, like
Shit. Go
yeah.
ahead, my bad. Yeah.
No, go ahead, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Cause,
So what
hey,
makes
'cause I mean, shit, that shit, it'll get tired on you. What you mean? Like, you can, they tell you all day long, oh, you would let your emotions out. Tell me what the deal is. Tell me, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm,
Then the minute some shit pop off, you know what I'm saying? Like, all that emotion that you thought you was getting off of yourself, you know what I'm saying? Now it's getting through back in your face.
mhm.
Yeah, I mean,
Definitely,
and
definitely.
That's why motherfucker sit back shit and keep everything bottled up. Shit. What you gonna tell a motherfucker something so to have to for them to hold it over your head?
So they
They got it
weaponize.
in the chamber, ready.
Uh-huh. Hmm. That's definitely toxic. That's definitely a toxic woman. Weaponizing your vulnerability on either side is toxic. Either side is toxic. Anytime, like
Yeah.
Dave said, you confided in them, or you trying to express yourself, or you are expressing yourself, or maybe you in the middle of expressing yourself and they steady cutting you off. But, what can I get the words off? How am I gonna express myself? I can't get the word. Then when I shut up,
Shit.
now I don't give a F. Now I don't give a F because I'm quiet. Well, I thought you wanted to talk. Cause I
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I
Yeah.
definitely
But
understand. Definitely been participating in some of that toxicity on my side as well. Where it was like as soon as they say how they feel, you be like, ain't this so how long you been feeling like this? It'd be like, so how long you been keeping this? It'd be more so an offense from my experience. I used to be offended, like, so how long you been sitting around feeling like this? Yeah, so you just gonna drop it in my lap and just expect me not to feel away? So yeah, it'll come
but
from yeah. And it'd be
man.
like, see, this is why I don't even say nothing, because look at you. Yeah, so yeah. So I get it. I
It,
get it. I get it. I get it. Very toxic. That sounds like a toxic. That sounds like a very toxic argument, don't it? Yes.
man,
Man,
dude. Oh man.
man.
Yeah,
Okay, so
yeah.
question seven is, what does healing look like for men, and why do you think many men avoid it?
They avoid healing?
Yeah, like what does healing
Why?
like for a toxic man? Because so I'm not gonna say you're not a toxic man. I don't know if you've ever been a toxic man, but you're not a toxic man from the stuff I know.
Hey, man, it depends on who you
Yeah. So
oh, go
for a
ahead.
man trying to heal towards like some of those traits he carrying, some of that aggression, some of that control, some of that ego, some of that pride, some of that
And, and
bottled
he's
up
saying
emotions. Yeah, like
and you saying he doesn't want to heal from that?
he do want to heal. So what would healing look like for him? Like what steps would I'm not a man, so I don't know what steps he would take to work on his ego or work on his pride or work on his control issues or work on his lack of reflection, like don't know how to look
Well,
back and
yeah.
yeah, like I'm not me, so
Well,
I don't know. I don't know.
well, first, you gotta acknowledge what the hell the problem is. You know what I'm saying? First, how you gonna work on something if you don't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Know
love that. I
what it
love that
is you're working
answer.
on. So
Yeah.
once you acknowledge and know what it is, that's up to you to
Figure
change
out.
that.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
hell, that just something little. Hell, I was told I don't ever go no damn way.
Oh,
So you
okay.
try and switch that up, and you go somewhere. So
And you
you
start.
see, hey, that was a problem in the relationship before. So hey, maybe next go around, hey, I'll start, trying to
Being
get
more
out. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
Be more social.
Be more
So
social. Okay.
yeah,
And
it's
that is a big thing for men because a lot of men, depending on their upbringing and culture and environment, a lot of men aren't social. Which is not a norm. Not I
yeah,
mean not a norm. You know what I'm saying? Because most women don't like friendly men anyway.
yeah.
And most men who friendly, we all know would come with that, y'all. But being so being
Wow.
social, we would like to see our men in social environments and able to navigate rooms, not being overly friendly. Nobody likes an overly friendly man. You know what I'm saying? The touching, the rubbing, too much eye contact, the just too you doing
Oh
bro, you doing
wow.
like you doing too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
all in their
Okay. Cause
face. I done seen things where
yeah, cause
men
I was
just
sure
all in
about to
like I'm
ask
like,
what that
didn't
was.
he come
Yeah.
home, girl? Like what ain't they married? Yeah, I done seen yeah. Nobody likes to overly, but we don't mind, social, respectfully being social. Toxic man friendly. Mr. Friendly.
Well,
Mr. Friendly. But
yeah, that's
yeah,
borderline flirting, isn't it?
yeah,
You talking
yeah,
about rubbing and well,
yeah.
I'm not gonna say as far as the looking in the eyes part, because
That's part
again,
of the con. But
you supposed to
a
look a person in the
gaze from
eye.
a
You know what
glance. You know a gaze from a glance. You know what I'm saying? Every time you look up.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like that's definitely
Yeah,
that
yeah,
could cause some
exactly.
concerns and some
Exactly. It can
issues.
ruffle some feathers, okay, Mr. Friendly? Um, but I definitely agree with what you said. The first step, like any type of program you get in, the first step is awareness and acknowledgement. You first have to be aware
Yeah,
that you have a problem and acknowledge it. The
yeah,
first step is all of
yeah,
that.
definitely.
Definitely, definitely. So question A, what's one behavior you had to unlearn to become healthier in your relationships? Dang, you just gave that one. We having a good conversation where you were saying
I,
you needed to be more social.
yeah.
Yeah, you just
Oh
gave an
shit.
example. Yeah, you just gave an example. But if you want to
Yeah.
give more, we would love to hear more.
Oh shit. Hey man,
Yeah.
what was repeat the question again?
What's one behavior you had to unlearn to become healthier in relationships?
Shit. Hey, what hey. Am I
Stop
toxic or
that.
what? Hey, look, am I toxic? No,
One.
that that not what was it called? The stonewalling shit,
Yeah, the
shutting
stonewalling,
down,
the not the shutting down.
shutting down. Like hey,
Shutting
I
down,
ain't
don't want to
saying that. You know what
talk.
I'm saying? Like off,
What think whatever
like
you
off the
want to
bat.
think, be just
Yeah,
gone. Just gone. Yeah.
yeah. That shit.
Okay.
So like I
Okay,
don't.
yeah. Yeah, I was I'm not much of an arguer. So I was a huge stonewaller. I was a huge stonewaller. 'Cause I'm like, who you hollering? My own daddy ain't hollering at me. I don't know, break talking to one of them kids. Or something. Yeah, I was a huge stonewaller.
Yeah.
I Another toxic trait that I had to unlearn was yeah, I was a huge stonewaller. Oh my god. Another toxic trait I had to unlearn. Oh wow, y'all don't know. Oof. I'm
Hey,
trying
look,
to think of one.
we
I'm tr-
got some people. We just not trying to give them all.
right,
Man. We not
exactly.
trying to.
Give them all
We
away.
gotta
Yeah, we
get no
gotta.
personal
Yeah,
stuff away.
yeah. What was another little one? Stonewalling. Silent treatment. I was a big silent treatmenter. Oh, baby, we'll go weeks without talking. I'm
Damn,
cook
that's deep.
clean. Yeah, I'm a cook clean. Yeah. Um,
That's
yes. Yes.
but you ain't
I'm
gotta
gonna go
say
to
a
work.
word.
Everything's just gonna be quiet. Just gonna be quiet. Or you come in the room, I might leave out the room.
That's
Might try to
crazy
spark the
work right there.
conversation and I just don't wall you. That's mean. Yeah. That was a very
That's
yeah, toxic
crazy
trait.
work.
Oh, you know what it was too? I was a huge emasculator. I was a huge emasculator. Because I can't fight no man physically.
But
And I know most women are huge emasculators. I can't do nothing with a man physically. No woman can. I mean,
so
yeah, no woman
so
can. I was about to say Olympic waiter.
break that down.
So
What it is?
emasculating is like different comments, like overly criticizing. I might not use cuss
Yeah,
words, but I can eat with words. That makes sense. So like
yeah.
you might do something and instead of me being nice about it, I'd be like, is you slow? That makes sense what I'm saying. Like, and it was not me trying to be funny. I was really trying to hurt feelings. Like you kind of get what I'm saying? Like, yes.
But if
Or
so, acting slow, you acting slow. Shit.
so or to be like intentionally not asking for things and making sure I could do everything. That's emasculating you. You in the house and I won't let you do nothing. I won't let you pay for nothing. I won't let you do nothing.
I mean,
That's control issues too. A little bit of control there, a little bit of control there too.
yeah. Why wouldn't
Yeah.
you? You
That's
saying
me
this
being
as a
mad. You see where that
female?
anger took me? You see where that ego and that pride to take you, the ride to take you on? I don't need no nigga. I'm about to get this money.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I do not sound feminine at all saying that.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
but
Yes.
that's where we at now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, in some aspects, but I could have went about it a different way, a whole lot of ways. It just was kind of like, yeah, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm about to do my own thing. You either riding or you ain't. That's controlling. That's masculine. Toxic.
Yeah. I mean,
Although sometimes it was reactive, y'all. Sometimes. Sometimes it was. I'll be honest. I'll be honest. That's why we got to talk about this toxic stuff because it is so many. It's so. I don't know what to call. I don't. That's the trending word. I just call it unhealed, unhealthy.
yeah,
Yeah.
that because I get
Yes, because
everything
when you're not
seems like it could
mature
be
enough, yeah, like I wasn't mature
everything
enough.
seems
I
like
didn't
it.
have a lot of the right words. You know what I'm saying? So I was just doing, what I felt like doing. That makes sense what I'm saying? There was no logic there. It was all emotions, emotionally driven. Because who you talking to?
Yeah,
'Cause, you know, I'm mad. I ain't talking to nobody.
yeah,
That's all feelings. There was no logic. No, like, that don't even make sense. How I'm going to give somebody silent treatment, then mad that they ain't talking to me? Delusional.
damn.
Then how I'm expect a productive conversation if I'm calling you slow and criticizing you? I won't want to talk to my ass. I'm not talking
Yeah,
to
ain't
you.
nobody
You know what
trying
I'm
to talk
saying?
to
Like
you.
I ain't
Yeah,
about to be kicking in what
yeah,
you said. Like,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
you see what I'm
Damn.
saying? Yeah,
It's
but
oh shit.
and that's to me not downplayed or nothing like that. It's like mild moderate. We have women who are way, you know what I'm saying?
So
Way they call it, yeah, like way past that. Yeah,
so
physically
let
they
me ask
physically
you this.
hitting on you and all
Let
kind
me
of
let me
stuff.
ask you this because it's let me ask you this because it seems like everything that seems to be, I guess, negative as
Yes,
far as in a
negative.
relationship is considered toxic. So
Yes,
how like and then the first sign of this toxic thing ready to like, oh, toxic, weird. But how do you so are you to remain but oh okay, so the toxic behaviors though comes from repeatedly doing, the
yeah. So
same
the toxic
same nonsense.
behavior. Yeah. So like once they first appear, okay. So say y'all get into y'all first disagreement, and she just start
Mhm.
calling you out your name or bad. You like, whoa. You kind of get what I'm saying? And then why would it change? Unless y'all have a conversation and you, as the
Right,
leader,
yeah, I'm
correct
about
the
to say,
behavior. You kind
yeah,
of get
you
what I'm
gotta,
saying? Yeah. Like
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like where do we like sis don't have no respect. She can't articulate. She don't have she just went disrespectful straight off top. That kind of makes sense. Cause there's a
yeah,
lot of ways,
yeah.
yeah. Like um for a woman, you had your first disagreement with him and he kind of shoved you or he pushed you. Big red flag.
Uh,
You gonna keep going because he can't keep his hands to himself. He emotional.
uh,
Yeah.
emotional.
Yeah, he emotional. He upset, so he acting like a toddler. What toddlers do?
Mhm.
Yeah, what
Yeah, they
little baby
so
boys do? They become
sassy.
physical. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another toxic trait, like first red flag. But a lot of people keep going with that kind of stuff. The first time she disrespects you, she gonna keep disrespecting you, unless you correct the behavior. Now, if you say something to her and y'all next argument she don't disrespect you, she try to work it out. That's different. But the next time, and she disrespects you again or bail, oh, we already know what type of time sis on. We already know. We are now. It's to you if you want to keep engaged. And now you about to take her to Uncle Joe barbecue. She
So,
gonna get in that
so,
back, and then it's gonna be. Then you gonna be trying to say, I don't know what's wrong with her. She done cussed you out 2 times prior to this. And I ain't trying to sit back here with us trying to act. No, go on, nephew.
so,
That's all I was saying. Like once
okay,
you know,
I, I got it. I got you. Hey, so, if, so what if the person realizes these toxic traits and
uh-huh.
are they not just as toxic if they see these toxic traits and not do anything about it or,
Yes. So then that's
make a
when you see
move?
them relationships. Yes. That's them Jerry Springer relationships. You be seeing them
It,
all on and busting out each other windows and spraying each other car and all kind of stuff, but just it just like who it's like tick for tat at that point. Like it ain't nothing but feelings. That's all feelings, all emotions. That's all that is.
Yeah,
Fueling that entire relationship is emotions. It's nobody got neither one of y'all got no logic. Y'all trip, y'all crashing out on each other. It's crazy.
hey, yeah,
Yes. Both of them toxic
yeah,
at that point. Because what are you if you keep correcting a behavior and nothing is happening, why are you still engaged?
for-
Or not you either could be engaged because you don't have the tools and you really love that person and you just kind of riding it out hoping he change, but that's delusion. Um, or you just as toxic as they are and you're enjoying it to some extent. Like you enjoy the highs and the lows. Because with toxic people, they got highs, but them lows be hell. Okay. They going to hell. It ain't no
yeah,
just a little dip.
damn,
Yeah.
damn,
Cause they gonna keep upping the score because you allowed the disrespect the first time. So it just keep going. Oh, how much more will you tolerate? Oh, you'll let me do this? Or you it's a lot of people that
yeah.
think like that. They think that's a form of love. Some people think that's a form of love. How much will you tolerate from me?
Beating
How much
somebody ass ain't a
disrespect will
form of
you
love.
tolerate from
What?
me?
That ain't no
Yeah,
form
that's
of love.
logic. To them is logic. Like, how much will you let me disrespect you and
Yeah,
still say you love me? Yeah. How much will you abandon yourself? Because that's what you're doing. To say you love me.
that's crazy.
That is crazy. It's plenty of people right now getting their head knocked off and talking about they love that person.
That's crazy work though.
Mhm. It is men and women. Mhm. Kid damn near strangling each other, calling it love.
No,
Yes,
no,
yes.
that's not
Getting
what
each
that
other
is.
fired from their jobs, calling it love. Mhm.
Damn, it's folks doing this dumb stuff out here.
Yes, people calling the police on each other, getting domestic violence cases. Do you know how serious that is? That you'll never be able to own a firearm. It's a whole lot of stuff else that come with
Oh
that.
man,
And calling it
yeah, that's
love. They playing with your freedom, your livelihood. They playing with a lot. Oh, that you,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
that's yeah, that's
yeah,
crazy. I came across a few couples like that in my life.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's
Yeah,
nah, you can't be doing that.
yeah. Oh, I bust out your window because I love you. What? If you love like this,
No,
baby, you gonna have go love over there. Cause what?
yeah, nah, you can't. Yeah,
I
that
did that
ain't.
because I loved you. Mhm. That's what they say. Cause I really loved you. And
What
that
what
playing word. Oh
what
my
is the
God, that
love
playing word.
aspect of it?
I started hearing that about 3 years ago, and that started throwing me for the loop. Playing.
What
Why
is the
you
word?
playing? What you
Plain.
playing? Why you
Oh.
playing with me? Why you playing? I'm like playing.
Yeah.
Who playing? Who playing? I'm confused. I was so confused, honey. I didn't know what they was talking about. I'm like playing. Why they keep? What is they talking about? Cause you playing
It's
with me. You got to be playing with me. This ain't no game. I ain't has, bro. Like what? Playing with you? I ain't playing with you.
you say I ain't had
It's
you.
real life. But they yeah, but that's what I'm guessing our culture call it now when the disrespect and the manipulation and all that is happening, the
Yeah,
gaslighting and so they be like, oh, you playing with me. Now you ain't you can only be played with if you allow somebody to play with you.
yeah,
You can't
yeah.
play a game
Nah,
by
yeah,
yourself. It need a controller, it need a T, it need a
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah. That
Cause
I,
you playing with me.
ah,
And
that's funny.
man,
You're
man.
playing with me.
You
Yeah,
playing with
you.
me. Or people you'll hear a lot of people say you playing on my top. No. Your top probably got
Yeah.
played on, but
See,
at what point did you wake up?
see, a lot of stuff. Like I be hearing these new terminologies, these new slangs, But if I don't, if I have absolutely no idea, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna say I have no idea of what it means or anything. Like if it doesn't make any sense to me, I
I don't. You
choose
don't
not
try to
to
give it meaning. I
entertain
love
it.
that.
Yeah,
I
I
love that. I
choose
love
not to
that. I
entertain
love it.
it at
And
all.
yes, the only reason I be heavily on the words because the age of my kids, I got like young adults, I got teenagers, I got little kids,
Yeah,
and it's so much exposure. So when they having conversation
yeah,
and using this dialect, I want to know. I don't want to be lost. That kind of makes it so I can, if it's something inappropriate, I can kind of nip it in the bud. You get y'all sitting in front of me talking
yeah,
to anybody? No, cause who? Cause what you just
yeah.
say, Ma, how you know what that
Come,
means? Yeah,
come,
cause go
come.
play with something. Now you got me sounding like the kid. Go play with somebody else.
You you
That's the
playing
only
with me.
reason. That's the only reason. These little words that they do give meaning. I tell people all the time, everything has a meaning behind it. Everything has a
Mhm.
meaning. Everything. The smallest stuff we think don't have a meaning got a meaning. We'll bring up the most controversial word that everybody swear came from prison. I don't know where it originated from, but I said I was gonna research it. We're gonna talk about sagging. Everybody talk about the word came from prison. It was just a style that meant open invitation. But if you
Yeah.
spell it backward, if you flip it around, it say niggas. Niggas. So I'm not sure. I never did the research on it.
You know, and I hate to like put that in that category because it is something I guess you would like to know where it came from because what what's the purpose?
Yeah, it's so culturally, yeah, it's so like culturally immersed in our culture. Like
Yeah,
it started in like the 90s and they never really left. They got leggings on. I mean, I'm sorry, skinny stack pant, whatever they wearing that's not masculine in my opinion. They sagging those. So I'm like the pants
yeah,
are really tight. Like, but
yeah.
I don't know.
I've
Then it
heard
went
the
to like
prison
an
thing.
underwear thing, like, oh, I'm just trying to kind of show off my underwear, but what?
I thought that's where the short shirt came in.
Yeah, I think I don't know. Then
I
they
don't
had a
know.
whole rump out with a belt on underneath the rump. So I don't know.
Huh?
Yeah,
Well,
they be having
man,
a whole
what
belt
is it?
on, the butt cheeks sitting on top of the belt. I'm like, it's poking. It's supposed to look like that. The jeans already little. I don't know
It's
what be
saying
going on. I
poking.
be
What
like,
the
who be
fuck?
buying these kids clothes? Y'all be buying that? Why you buying them leggings and
Man,
stack jeans? What's going on?
oh man. So they want the kids, to be
Oh, us
be
press
with the new,
themselves. Us press
yeah,
themselves.
keep up with the
Okay,
popular, man.
with the
That's
trends,
all.
with the trends,
Yeah,
with the trend,
yeah, yeah.
with the
Everybody
trend.
gotta have everybody gotta have some swag, right?
I mean, yeah, yeah, that's what they call. See that little word right there that came in like the 2000s. Ain't never really good.
Yeah. Hey, look,
Yeah,
they called that shit 10 different other things by now. Shit.
man. Oh my
I don't
God.
know. I don't know what the new slang
I
is
don't,
for it.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
Okay, so our question number 9. This is our finale, y'all. If a man is being labeled toxic, what is the first honest question he should ask himself? Not yeah, like if a woman be like, "Oh, girl, he toxic." Like again, okay. So, from a woman perspective, yes, it's something us women talk about and discuss. And yes, you probably in somebody group chat labeled as toxic because we be like, "Girl, don't mess with him. He toxic." You know what I'm
God
saying?
damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Really? Wow.
the word on his
Is that
reviews was
is
zero
that
out of zero. Do not recommend. His reviews big was 0 out of 10. He toxic. Mm-mm.
damn, damn.
Oh girl,
Okay.
I heard he be girl. I heard he took her car and ain't come back for 2 days. He toxic.
Toxic again. Why the fuck he ain't got his own car? What are we talking about?
See, he
Yeah, good. My
toxic.
bad.
Not being a responsible adult makes you a toxic man
Right.
as well. Yeah. Yeah, but that toxic word is really, really crazy. It's really crazy. But if a man is labeled toxic, what's the first honest question he should ask himself? Like, what's the first What's the first thing that would come to mind if you heard like word on the street was like, yeah, Dave toxic? You like,
Mm.
like what you go? What would that do? Like, what as a man, what would that do? You would just because again, these new words don't carry no meaning with you. So would you just shrug it off like I ain't toxic? Like I don't know what the fuck this about. Or would you? Or would you, if you kept hearing it, would you like, man, call me toxic? Or just be like,
No, I would. Of course, you would want to know what makes you toxic.
of course,
Like, especially if you don't think you're toxic. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So, I mean, of course, you would want to know.
yeah,
Definitely would want to know. But I mean, and it also depends on what they're saying that is your toxic way. I mean, if
yeah.
it's
I agree. I agree.
I mean,
Because
you
people say a
get
lot of things out of anger. You might have your last girlfriend might have just been calling you toxic because she was mad and didn't have no other words to use. You see that articulation? So now you questioning yourself. See what I'm saying? Now you thinking,
definitely.
yeah, see? But or you could be a toxic man and you just like, man, I don't care what she talking about. Oh well, I'll give me
See,
another one.
right. That's
Yeah.
right. See, and that's the thing. Like, are you really toxic, or are we dealing with somebody who's just
Name
a
calling,
a
yeah.
freaking hater and yeah,
Yeah.
just out here.
Yeah. They out here trying to
Yeah,
ruin you. They don't want nobody else to talk to you.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Trying
Like,
to
what we
ruin your
doing?
reputation, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
not a man, but if word on the street was I was toxic, or if I ran into women that was like, yeah, so for so on, yeah, they be saying you toxic, because you toxic. You know how women be? They be like, sometimes they let it out, sometimes they don't. I probably would want more information. I don't know if I would change behaviors depending on what the information was. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
oh,
Like,
she was calling me toxic because, I wouldn't let her disrespect me. You kind of get what I'm saying? Or she was calling me toxic because she feel like I'm controlling, but I don't want you showing off this and showing off that. That's not controlling. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on what was stated. That kind of makes sense. Yeah.
right?
Like I would I would
What?
kind of want to know. Like I would kind of want to know. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely,
Definitely.
definitely. How can
Yeah.
you not? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Not
uh,
want to know. Because a lot of people think
not
it's
want to know
cute. I've
to
seen
be toxic.
Facebook. Yeah, I seen Facebook, people in our age demographic from 35 to 45.
And
I've
I don't
seen,
I don't want to talk about our age too. That's
yes,
crazy.
yes,
But yeah,
yes.
my bad. My bad.
Yes.
What did it say?
Yes.
These
They
motherfuckers.
didn't rename their Facebook pages toxic this or always making jokes about, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll be outside your house looking
They're
through the
embracing
window,
it.
all that kind of type of stuff.
They're
Yeah.
embracing it.
Yeah, they're glorifying it, like glamorizing it. But then when I use it on a post, they're attacking me. Like I made the word up. But this is just what the culture is using. I'm just using what the culture using. Y'all the one gave it meaning. This your all stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's that's
Yeah,
that.
it's
I don't
very
understand
interesting. And
why
then a lot of
why
those people are parents. So if your mindset is like this, what are you teaching your children?
that goes back to one of the questions of where are you learning
This behavior
these
from.
this behavior.
Mhm.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that
Yeah.
you're freaking parent, like mom, dad, whatever, and I don't yeah,
Yeah.
that's where it comes from. I mean,
Damn.
you don't that's probably, hey look, why you got so many dudes that be acting like chicks, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because
Yeah. Very
that's what they
sensitive, very emotional. And a
is.
lot of it was because they was not taught how to process them. Like maybe they was allowed to have them too much. You know, the mama was coddling
Yeah,
too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it's okay, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Type
yeah,
thing. Yeah.
yeah, and shit, and that they probably had that toxic mama too, shit.
Yeah,
Toxic mama
absolutely,
always
absolutely.
yelling,
Yeah.
always
Oh
hitting
my God.
on,
Yeah.
you know.
Calling them out their name. I hate when I hear women call their
Yeah,
babies out their name. Yeah, like cause why the baby only been living 5 years. Why I gotta be a dumb BFMFer? Like dang. Can't
Ah,
even be for
damn.
real. Yeah,
That is brutal.
I've seen
Call a
some
5-year-old a dumb
a
fucker.
5-year-old or telling your 5-year-old her daddy
That's
ain't
crazy.
shit. Like what? Like what's she
Oh
supposed to do with that information?
yeah.
Like what she probably she looking at
Yeah.
you, is it?
She hurt. That lady sound hurt. Damn.
They are bitter. A lot, and
She
again,
needs some
those are
help.
all what? That's all
Yeah.
them feelings. Being in them feelings gonna cost you every time.
Yeah. I mean,
That's we live in a very feeling driven society. Everything is censored. Some the stuff that should be censored ain't censored. It's just the stuff that don't need to be censored is censored.
yeah.
I just what?
I don't. Hey, look, get all about to turn your shit into some political shit. I don't think folks. I don't think folks understand like that. I don't know if they realize it's because this stuff is being pushed
Absolutely.
upon you. You know what I'm saying? And
Yes.
and instead of you noticing it that it's dumb and not to do it, you
You
embracing it and you're doing it.
yeah.
So and
Yep,
they're
yep,
just gonna
yeah.
keep pushing more and more,
Yeah,
nonsense, and we're just
yeah. Just like the man bags. It started as a
and I
little,
and that
I'm
that
not sure what that's about or why he feel like he needs a purse as a man when you have a wallet. I'm not sure what else you're carrying besides your
hey,
ID,
don't
credit
man,
cards,
come
and
on,
money.
man. Man,
Um,
what they say is for the big racks, for the pistol, you know.
but
Hey man, come on.
if it's in the fanny pack purse, how you grab the Glocky? Like how you wait a
I
minute,
don't
then
know.
it got 100 round
Hey,
clips. So is it really fitting in a
hey,
fanny?
I
I mean, I don't. And then the
don't
rack
know. I
is
don't have one.
who who take cash still, baby. I mean, the gas station, liquor store,
I mean,
everywhere else is kind of cashless.
it's getting there,
Yeah.
definitely getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely getting there. Yeah.
Any events downtown, most of downtown is cashless.
Yeah.
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 So spending cash to me now, or when I see large sums of cash like that, I'm assume that
Nah.
you a thief and that you don't work, baby. I'm gonna walk right
Oh
past you because I don't
yeah.
need that. Yeah, I don't need that kind of energy
Definitely. Even people who actually has money that goes to work, they're not walking around
with
with stacks
large
of
lump
cash.
sums.
Now you could probably look at them and tell like, oh, he got a few dollars, but
Gotta
he
go.
ain't walking around. You know what I'm saying? You know, fucking pants looking like he got a damn 2 liter pop bottle in him and shit. You know? Yeah, he ain't doing
Yeah,
no
cause
shit like that.
I just was like, yeah, just like the whole giving the kids the money for prom and them up they sleeve. They about to go to a dance. Where's the money going? Where's the money? What
Hey,
is the money for? I just was so
hey,
confused when I kept seeing that. Like, what is this a
hey,
graduation gift?
hey.
I was so mind boggled. Like,
Yeah.
okay. And then more and more people started doing it. So I'm like, well, what's the trend? What do it mean? What do it
Dude,
mean?
man, got long money. Yeah, who
Oh,
knows? I don't know.
oh, the kid or the adult got loan money? Because that was given to him, right?
Hey, I mean, because I know what you're talking about. I mean,
Yeah, like
some of them claim, hell, that was the child's money. Some of them, some of them, it was fake money. You know what I'm saying? So,
oh.
yeah,
And the fake money gave the impression of I don't know what image they were shooting for.
that's
I'm not,
stupid. Yeah,
yeah, I'm
that
not sure
that
what the message was behind that. Like I'm not sure because they go into a dance.
it
This is formal
it's
wear, a dance, and I just was
it's your culture, sweetheart. Your
oh
culture.
the culture stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, okay.
yeah,
Yeah, the
that's what
things
it
we
is. I
normalize.
mean,
The things we normalize.
yeah.
Who knows what they're gonna normalize next prom season? And it's crazy because it's just the black community that does the whole send off and everything like that. But maybe it's because that's the only time they really get to see their children in formal wear, maybe.
I don't know. Is it
Yeah, because Caucasians don't do send offs. They still drive limos to prom. They parents still ante
really?
up and put them in limos. Yes. When my daughter came out here, when we came out here a few years ago, we staying downriver. When we came out here a few years ago, my oldest daughter was
Yeah,
graduating in 2023. She was the only one in the city we stay in doing a send off.
really.
Yes.
Hmm.
My daughter graduated 2025
You
this year from
hmm.
Lincoln Park, and she was asking her Lincoln Park friends because she went to U Prep prom. She was asking her Lincoln Park friends like, "Oh, are you guys having a send off?" They was so confused. They had no idea what that was.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're gonna have me riding around my neighborhood doing prom privileges to do this shit.
Yes,
Cause
yes.
I never
So
thought
she didn't
about that.
want one. She didn't want one. She didn't want to send off.
I mean, why would you
Yeah.
if your peers, your friends is not, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that, like
Like it's doing too
yeah.
much. Like my that's doing too much. Yeah, it's
Damn,
giving
I did not know that.
Yes. Yeah, we are the only, and the only reason I gathered that is because a lot of our youth was dying at 18. And that was the last time they seen their babies dressed up. That was the last time. You kind of get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then most of our culture don't get married either. So how many of those little
Damn, that's
girls,
sad though.
it is very sad. How many of those little girls are actually going to wear a wedding dress? How many of those little boys are actually going to put a tux on again? Very sad, but they'll sit here and say, you know what I'm saying, they'll start coming for me.
Hey,
But yes,
that
yes, very
that's
sad.
that's deep.
It
Shit,
is. It is.
that's
It
deep.
is.
I
It
never, I
is. It
never,
is.
yeah, really thought about that like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So I'm
very
like,
deep.
dang, it makes sense why we celebrate so grand. I done seen people bring camels out, all kind of stuff.
Really, a
Yes.
fucking camel.
Yes. Camels.
That's
They had a safari little, I done seen all kind of pyrotechs. I done seen all kind of stuff. Horses and carriages and all kind of stuff.
nice. I mean,
Yes.
waste, but nice, I guess. I
Yeah,
don't.
yeah, yeah. And I believe again, it's just the last time and the only time you'll be able to celebrate your child's milestones. That's the mindset to me, because a lot of those children often do end up deceased or incarcerated or never getting married, or you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I never thought about it that way.
Hmm.
But that could be who. Look, I was about to say who invented the send off, but
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I
It
don't.
was something, again, I think it was something that just happened in the black community. And then it was also, you got to think about where we come from. A lot, not specifically speaking from my family, but I do got
You
different versions of my family members who's never graduated high school, who never even went to high school, maybe stopped at middle
okay?
school. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay,
a lot
yeah,
of it is ignorance as well. Like, oh my
yeah,
God, they finally graduating high school. Not to dumb
yeah.
down their accomplishments, but for a person who didn't achieve that or come from a family who didn't
But
achieve that, it'll be astronomical. Because right now they're still giving out first generation college scholarships. That's crazy.
let
We
let me
about
let me go ahead. What?
no. I just feel like that's crazy.
Yeah,
Because so you're the first of all the generations before you, as far as we
yeah,
didn't come to go to college. They still was
yeah.
offering my daughter that. Yes. I was like, what? Like, so that's crazy to me.
I, so let me because is it just because I like on the whole situation of the send off thing? Like,
Right.
is it just that we just do stuff different than them?
Yeah,
Because
we
during the
celebrate
midst of
everything. We celebrate everything. We celebrate the smallest things. We celebrate so
but
crazy that
but
our
but
culture is the only culture to have kindergarten and
but
preschool
but not even
graduations
that though. Not even that though. Not I'm not even speaking on the
on
celebration
the school.
aspect. I'm speaking like white people. They don't have I don't think they don't have family reunions.
They do.
They do. I was told by one before that no, they didn't.
So the ones I've met both. So the ones I've met, because I've worked, with a mixed background. The ones I
Hmm.
met that
Hmm.
said that they haven't had family reunions is because they're a close knit family and they do dinners on Sunday. So it's no reason to have one big old, you know what I'm saying, have a powwow of people
So
at the park because we see y'all
let
every
me get.
Sunday anyway.
But the family stretches more than just who's in your home, right?
Very true. So, but you got to think about it. We are mass producers. So, we're a typical Caucasian family might be a family of three, and then they might come from a family of two. So, that kind of makes sense what I'm saying. They might have a sibling or two siblings. So, and those siblings might not have children, just how they, demographically.
They grandparents didn't have 16, 17, 18
The
kids.
kid, yeah, you see what I'm saying? Exactly. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't like, it ain't like that for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Grandma ain't got
yeah.
12 kids over there. You know what I'm saying?
So,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Uncle Elroy ain't got 20 babies in the street. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
So,
uh,
yeah.
you silly. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I
So it's
definitely.
very, very different. And by they family structures being smaller, they get to focus on their children differently too. And a
Mm-hmm.
lot of the tools that they use we weren't introduced to us because we were ignorant. We are still
Yeah.
very ignorant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the only advantage. As far as that, we ain't gonna talk systematically, but as far as that, it's a lot of tools that they use that we just feel like is white people shit. Excuse my French, but I don't feel like that. But I hear a lot of people say that, like, oh, that's white people shit. Like what?
I say that. I say I want to do white people stuff.
Yeah.
Like go out,
Mhm.
like they take a AR or AK-47 out the woods and chop a tree down. Like I want to do that. Like yeah,
Yeah.
you're not hearing about no black person out in the woods chopping down a tree with AR. You're probably hearing about him trying to chop down somebody's house with it, but
No.
he
And then at
ain't
that
gonna, he
point,
ain't gonna.
yeah, yes, and at that point, their intriguement is different, but their mindsets are different. Where we're in survival, they're thriving. They think
Yeah,
the AK-47s in our neighborhood is for protection, and I'm taking any out that step crazy. You get what I'm saying? So it's
hey,
different. We in the jungle,
hey,
so it's different for us. Where they got
yeah,
leisure and luxury, they not worried about nobody coming in their house. They not worried about their car missing in the morning. They ain't worried.
yeah.
They got more time to focus on other things because they not in survival mode. You know how much time you could spend on not, because you stay out in the suburbs now too. So you get what I'm saying. Your whole mindset is completely different. And when you go to the city, you be looking.
Shit,
Sometimes I be like, damn, I was living in that city.
yeah, shit. I still keep something under my bed.
I
Shit,
mean,
I don't
I
give a
mean, we
damn
do,
where I'm living
we do.
at.
I'm not
Yeah,
saying that we don't. We definitely do. We
yeah.
definitely do. But it's not a necessity per se. Like before, I could not leave my porch. I could not walk out my front door. I could not. You kind of get what I'm saying. Where now it's kind of option. Oh, if I forget it, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going right here to the gas station and no, where I come from, gas station. What time is it? First of all, and do they got a green light? Yeah, you ain't got to worry about none of that. You know
Ah,
what I'm
shit,
saying?
everything closed around this motherfucker.
Okay.
Shit, better get that shit before a certain time.
Okay. You gonna have to get that in the morning on the
Shit.
way to school, sis.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely.
So yeah,
Shit.
so they get to thrive a little bit differently than we do. So their minds are not corrupt, it's not engrossed with a whole lot of stuff that's forced upon us based on our environment.
I got you.
Yeah, yeah. So they get to choose, they get choices where a lot of our stuff is kind of like, I gotta do this, I gotta be this way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why so many want to be tough.
yeah, yeah. Cause if you giving off anything else, might get
Yeah.
yeah, might be
It's
your last, might be your last day with us in the wrong environment. You giving off that softness.
that's
Yeah, but that it's called the jungle. That's where we from. And then everybody be delusional. Oh, my people had money. Yeah, they had money, but a lot of them didn't know what to do with it. They paid their bills. They was functional, but we was still in the jungle.
yeah. Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah,
That's yeah. I mean,
yeah.
it it
Oh, what's the
definitely
word
puts
now?
a
They
different
call it
side
the
on it.
trenches nowadays. The trenches. We from the trenches. That's what they call it
Man, dude, whatever.
now.
Man, please.
You
Man,
got one dope
you
house on the
know,
block, baby. You was from the trenches. One dope house in a 4 or 5 block mile radius. You was in the trenches.
I,
But we got a lot of people. We got a lot of people who don't feel like that's where they come from.
yeah, I mean, you know, a
Yeah,
lot of people don't feel they come from the trenches.
yeah. A lot of people don't feel like they came from the ghetto. A
Hello?
lot of people don't feel like they came see the field. A lot of people don't feel like
What
they
is?
came from poverty. A lot of people from my neighborhood, they feel like because they daddy dropped them shoes off on Saturday that they had the best.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
my kids think shit. They think, hey, they don't think we broke. That I'm broke.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm
My
broke.
kids don't
I'm
think.
broke.
Yeah. Girl. Oh. Oh God. We ain't gonna talk about these children that we raised so entitled. Lord. We ain't even gonna
Yeah,
just.
they're
Yeah.
my
They don't even have
son.
a clue. They don't have a clue.
I, this boy, I remember one time my son told me he thought we was living the American dream. Nigga, hell no. This is not it. Shit.
Oh my God. And
This
it's
is
crazy.
not
And you
the
know why
American
they feel like
dream.
that? They feel like that because of the things they see other kids post on TikTok, and they really be living that way. Where a lot of these people be pretending to live a certain way. That makes sense what I'm saying. Like, we're talking about like square footage home. Like, I'm sure your square footage is over 1,000. You know what I'm saying? So the kids, because
Yeah,
mine over 1,000. So the kids that's uploading
yeah,
stuff, they in these big old houses with cathedral ceilings, and then your
yeah,
kid
yeah,
walk in
yeah,
their house and it's similar. Might not be exact, but very close to. That kind of makes sense. They're like, shit, we
mm,
got money too. We got money. You know what I'm, that's kind of
yeah. No,
yeah.
or it could be that, or I would say kids just spoiled as hell. Shit.
Very
Think,
much so. That's and they
yeah,
did not experience what we experienced because we didn't want that for them. So they don't
exactly.
know what it's like to hear gunshots ring out at an age where they can recognize it's gunshots. That makes sense what I'm saying. Like by the time we
Yeah,
moved our kids out the city,
yeah,
yeah, you kind of get what I'm saying. Yeah, where we'd be like, oh shit, that's an AK. Oh, that's a 9. You know what
right.
that's nothing they'll ever be able to recognize. You know
That's
what
it. I
they'll be
remember.
frightened and say, oh my God, this shoot. You know what I'm saying? Because they when they did
Uh,
experience it was so it wasn't enough to do anything where that was like a norm for us. We'd be walking past, damn, they shooting, let's get over here. You kind of get what I'm saying, where they'll be, oh,
yeah,
oh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I
Yeah.
remember
So
when
it's
I had took
yeah,
my
and they
son to the
school is
sea.
different too. You get what I'm saying? Even if you didn't have a
Everything.
home life where they entertained at your home, going to the school in the city was just like being on the block sometimes.
Yeah,
It was. It was just
yeah,
like being on the block, and our kids didn't get to experience because I never sent my kids to inner city schools or
yeah,
to schools that was predominantly full of inner city children either. So they didn't get to hear the stories or hear my mom and daddy was fighting last night. Kind of shit. We listen to stuff like that.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah, yeah,
definitely. Yeah, cause bro,
yeah. They
these
don't.
jokers around here right now, yeah,
Yeah, they don't know
shit,
nothing about nothing. They don't know
they
nothing
not
about
getting none
playing
of
the
them
dirty
type of
dozen.
stories.
None of that.
They,
Yeah, none of that. No, no, no.
yeah,
No,
the
they
most
grew up so what they would call us back in the day shelter or green. Our kids are very green and very sheltered, so to speak, but they not sheltered to the point that they don't know danger exists. They just didn't grow
yeah,
up in dangerous environments. Yeah.
yeah, and I hate that, cause like my kids, they been called soft, and I'm talking about relatives. You know what I'm
Yeah. Yes, because of the
saying?
ignorance. Yeah. See the
And I'm like,
ignorance.
why my kid got to be soft? Cause You know what I'm saying? I'm raising them, you know what I'm saying, in a different environment.
As the
Don't want
way
that
they supposed to
nonsense.
be raised. Cause you let little Leroy go outside with no shoes on
Yeah,
and beat up Sally
hey,
down the
right,
street.
right,
Yeah,
exactly.
so
You
now
know,
my kid's soft because my kid knows some respect and
and,
know not to put
and
her
cookie, you
hands
got
on little boys. Now my
yeah,
baby's soft.
yeah, you know that type of shit. You know, like I don't, but I
And the
don't
way
care of
they
them.
talk about my kids' dialect and the vocabulary words they use. So you made
Yeah,
that my 7-year-old know the difference between a mashed and a smashed potato. Shouldn't he? I think he should.
why, why would
I'm just saying they be mad at the vocabulary and the way they articulate. Like they sound like white kids. What? They sound
yeah,
educated, motherfucker. Like, what do you mean?
hey, yeah,
Yeah,
now I do,
that's a real big one. They get to you see the faces get to twitching. They can't even control themselves. As soon as your baby open their mouth, they like, what you doing
yeah,
all that for?
yeah, yeah,
They just
yeah,
talking.
yeah, they mad at that.
Yeah, because they can't
They,
understand it. But it ain't for you to understand.
yeah, I
Yeah.
take a little grief for being in the suburbs.
Yeah, they
That's
definitely do. They definitely do. Or the outskirts. Soon as you move to the outskirts, you a traitor. You
yeah, man,
yeah.
yeah.
Like
What
y'all
the
mad
hell?
at me because I don't want to live in the jungle.
Right,
We
I
never
don't want
wanted
to
to
be
live
around that
there. That's
shit.
why I was born. I never wanted to live there. I got stuff. I
Yeah,
got out. You should get out too. Look at your
for
head.
real, for real,
That's nowhere
for
you want
real.
to be. That's nowhere you want to do. The illiteracy rate is crazy in Detroit. Crazy.
Yeah, yeah,
Crazy. Over
yeah.
60% of the citizens in Detroit cannot read and write at a middle school level.
Damn,
That's
that's crazy.
crazy. 80% of Detroiters at one point didn't even have driver's license.
Now I can believe that. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, I was probably part of that 80% at one point. Yeah, real big facts, big facts. Yeah,
I was part of that
yeah.
little percent with the driver responsibility
Hey,
fees, man. They was
hey,
eating
real.
me down. Okay.
But that still don't surprise me because I wouldn't be surprised if the number's still up there today, up there, up that high
Up
today
that
because
high, yes,
I
yes. And
I
do you know?
I
Do you know how scary and dangerous that is? Okay, Dave. Yeah, you might have had your stuff suspended, but you did go to driver's training. You have
yeah
been a truck driver. You have been driving. Imagine somebody who 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Just
yeah
know how dangerous that is.
yeah.
Nobody ever gave you proper instructions. You just out of survival, bought your own little car and just hopped in that motherfucker. He got a plate on it. We out. Now you just putting everybody on the road at risk. Don't know
Hey,
a park from a neutral.
you know I just
And
the, oh my God, this is all so funny. I'm just because I
it is.
was just
We
at the
really be living
driving
in
place.
warfare, man. We was really living in warfare. Every time you got in that car, you had to pray, okay? Don't let you blow the horn, baby. You might get followed to work, okay? Don't let you blow the horn.
Ah,
Don't let you blow. They so motherfucking mad. Leroy come home last night. DTE about to cut their shit off. Kelly got a hole in her tights and she ain't about to go get no more. And you done blew the horn. You the cam on that broke the
you
back.
say that? That's it. The final. You about to get the ass whooping on all of that.
Okay. So angry. Them inner city people they so angry, mad, depressed,
Dude.
hurt. And a lot of it's self-inflicted. A lot of that stuff is self-inflicted. Self-inflicted
Yeah,
stuff. Stuff they can do something about.
yeah.
A lot of that stuff you can do something about. And most of it is because
Man,
of lack of intellect, though.
I don't think people understand that. Like you do, you
You
do
can do something
realize
about
you can
everything.
change this shit, right? Like
Right
you can
here, right
change
now,
it.
you can change everything today.
I
Sounded
don't
like
think
gotta
folks
sounded like a
understand that.
commercial. Man.
Yeah, like folks are, living off the government. You do
Man,
realize you can change that, right? Get up off your ass,
um,
find a good job,
I don't know how I don't, Dave. I swear to God, they need a documentary on what poverty do to the mindset. They need a documentary on it. They need a documentary.
Oh man. They
They
might
need a
have one
documentary
already.
on. These are some inventive, creative, ingenuitive people I've ever seen. To find a way out of no way, but won't find a way in the real way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, I, I don't, I don't get it. Shit, I
Yeah,
mean, I don't
I,
get it.
I
Yeah,
agree.
hey, to each his own. I guess if that's
Definitely,
what you
definitely. Okay, so before we close out, we went off topic a little bit, y'all. But before we close out, because all of that play into
Hell
the
yeah,
toxic.
way off
And
topic.
yeah, but it
Way
play
off.
all of that
Yeah,
plays into the toxic on both sides. Even though we're talking about toxic men, all of that play into the toxic on both sides. How you raised, what your environment is like, all of that. Um, but yeah. Anything else you want to add before we close out, Dave?
shit. Appreciate you having me again.
Yes, thank you for coming
You
on. Thank
know,
you for talking about it. Thank you, thank you. All right, y'all.
yeah.
I'll be back Saturday. Thank
Saturday.
you,
Shit.
Dave. Yes,
Yeah, all
sir.
right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.